MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Price will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he got his 150th win. That's nothing to sneeze at. 150 starts telling you you've been around the game, you got a little longevity. It's a pretty impressive number.
Standing in, J.B. Shuck. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the
lights. For the
lights.
Angels, left fielder, J.B. Shuck.
First to 4 here on this Monday night, Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Again, a 1-2. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Striding in, Howie Kendrick, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Price ready with another 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the first pitch here from Price. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now Price is 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jared Weaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold.
Road game, and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves, so he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be, but he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish the season out strong.
Albert Pujols is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Corey Dickerson.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, and Weaver's really got it working here. There are 2 gone. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, one thing we know about this team, they're not going to steal. They do not steal. They're last in the league. So what are they going to do? They're going to rock and sock you. They're going to try to swing from the heels. They have to drive the ball out of the ballpark if they want to win. So we're going to see some big swings from this club.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And Weaver's ready. The 2-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, David Freese. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-2 from Price. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Myers, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now at the plate, Enrique Lucero. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Well, it's a big base hit, 0-2. Now, it started off soft, and then he came back with something hard. I don't know why he threw a hard fastball there, because he really fooled him on the off-speed stuff.
Here's Eric Ibar now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination, because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Will Myers, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Number 9, Will Myers.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Parra is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Digging in, the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Shuck sprinting after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So stepping in, Ben Zobrist, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Weaver looks in. First pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Shuck is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. The pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
Batting 9th, first baseman number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder number 3, J.B. Shuck.
Digging in 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, he hits a little dying quail behind the infielder. I tell you what, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Talk about placement. That was perfect.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. Angels leave 1 Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Trey Barnett.
Now to the plate, Trey Barnett. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Nope.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Batting ninth, catcher John Jaso.
In now, John Jaso. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Rays held in check here. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. Ready for another chance? David Freese comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter, Enrique Lucero.
Digging in to try it again, Enrique Lucero. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Now Price is 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit out towards second. Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Kiermaier.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag, but they'll just get the 1 out.
Designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball called for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. A little bouncer. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Right fielder number 9, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Weaver comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. From the belt, the pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Eric Ibar now. Comes
Leading
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eric Ibar.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Called strike 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Barnett is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Hey, anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
The 0-1 on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Crowd on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 21, James Loney.
So digging in now, James Loney, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Trout. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Cabrera is on his way home. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping in now, Trey Barnett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit to short. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
1 strike to Pujols. Pitch popped up. Therefore it is Loney, and there's your first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in and looking for more, J.B. Shuck. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Breaking ball. Called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Cut fastball, and there's strike two.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra on the move. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Will Myers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Weaver looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Weaver rapidly approaching the 70 pitch mark. He's at 68 right now. Ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kendrick ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's David Freese to stand in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now Price is 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Enrique Lucero.
Designated hitter.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Cabrera's up with it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop number 2, Eric Ibar.
Striding in once again, Eric Ibar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch here from Price. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Gerardo Parra.
Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels strike for a run on the homer by David Freese. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Rays 2 and the Angels 1. Fernando Salas gets the call
Now
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Fernando Salas.
Digging in once again as Drupal Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Hard ground ball to third. Over to first is Freese, and there's one out.
Your second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Shot toward right center. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
First baseman, James Looney.
Here's the first baseman, James Looney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. One 0 count. Here it is. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
He really needs this big night to get going. 3rd hit tonight. He's setting the trend for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
Barnett.
Into the box, Trey Barnett batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Zobrist rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's going to float the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, John Jaso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will be fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Ibar for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Devin Mesoraco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Devin Mesoraco.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 5.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Here's Albert now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Ready once again, J.B. Shuck. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1 from Price. Goes the other way, hit it pretty well, but this will be foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Orlando Byler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Orlando Byler.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Dickerson.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wade Davis.
stepping up to the plate, Howie Kendrick. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Right over the middle, knee high. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Angels are back within 1. It's a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 4. Designated hitter, Enrique Lucero.
Standing in now, Enrique Lucero. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will go to second as they get to Forsythe. Back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice.
Shortstop number 2, Eric Ibar.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Cabrera for 1. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. David Price earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jared Weaver is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Wade Davis records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
On 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is David Price. His record is now 9-0. Credit the save to Wade Davis, his second. The loss goes to Jared Weaver. He falls to 4-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.